So yeah, this whole thing is connected by these. That's the main building, I think.
This one on the right?
Yeah.
It's thorny as hell.
Fucking whipped. That's not creepy as well.
Yeah, that's not creepy at all, huh? Oh, what do you know? An open door. Well, actually, it tells us where the asbestos is. On the fire doors, the thermal systems, the ceiling, and the floor tiling.
Yeah.
That's kind of weird.
So, kind of for us, when we pick locations, it's kind of generally if you walk into a room and you kind of just get a feeling like you walked into a crowded room, or like, you know, you walk into a room and you just feel like, you know that feeling when you walk in there and there's other people, there's like that kind of
Yeah.
kind of energy about
You just
it.
don't feel alone.
It's not like you walk in
People that are like new, like that interest feeling.
Yeah.
You'll know it because it's like the more you come in contact with it, it's like unmistakable. It's like, you know, whenever you go to college, you don't get freaked out really because you're like, that's just an empty building.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
You might get freaked out because it's like empty.
Forest Haven gives me that feeling. There's always someone there. Even Glendale, I always feel presence. Okay, so tell me, been here for 20 seconds. What are you feeling so far?
Nothing initially in this room. And there's a lot of ground to cover. So.
The style of architecture is very retro. Oh, are you kidding me?
That's fine. Whoa.
What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another episode. Today I'm with Brent and Marissa, and we are exploring the Springfield State Hospital here in Sykesville. Sykesville? Sykesville. Don't know how to pronounce it. And we're going to do some ghost hunting tonight, and I think for the first time, I'm going to get some professional ghost hunting on film for you guys. So that's the goal for tonight.
It's kind of weird now. Like, look in this room. You see this? You see there's nothing in here, but you would expect a stairwell in here. And it's like,
It looks like where Harry Potter had to stay.
yeah, it's like this creepy ass little room.
What's in here? Anything? Nope. Just rooms.
To be honest, this place is in pretty good shape.
I know. It's in way better shape than I thought.
Is this the
Oh.
bathroom?
Yeah, dude, check this out. This is
Go look at the other bathroom's mirrors.
Oh, wow.
Oh. Yeah, there's the other bathroom.
They're in like half decent shape.
yeah, this is a time capsule. For sure.
It really, like, look at the tiling. It's like untouched.
Dude, the fact that there's toilets that are still in their
Yeah.
same place. I mean, not all of them, but some.
It's like half 80s or 70s retro, and then the rest of it is modern.
Wow. Oh my God. No way.
Oh.
That's kind of freaky. I don't know.
Yeah.
The shower?
Yeah, I don't know. No way, there's a fucking toothbrush still on there. See that?
Oh, you were not kidding about the mirrors, though. I'm like, look at that setup.
Right?
Yeah.
It reminds me of like old-timey movies.
It looks like both sides of each building kind of mirror each other. So I don't know if we're expecting to find too many differences. They both have these murals and these pictures on either side, and then there's just a bunch of sinks and literally a bathroom on every corner.
Holy fuck.
bird.
Yeah, there's a dead eagle, fucking hawk. Fucking.
Oh my god. What the fuck?
Shit, that was bad, man. My bad.
Okay.
Sorry, I was getting fucking spooked by shit moving around.
Holy
What killed
shit.
that? Is that a vulture? Oh yeah, someone killed that.
Oh my god.
I was not going
Yeah. Everything's falling.
Yeah.
I wouldn't even go on that side of the building, to be honest. I don't know. I don't think this was used for any patient stuff.
No.
That is so weird.
There's still names on here, you see this?
Yeah, it's hard to read them. Not really.
Harper. Ratton. Chair challenge. Chair number 17. Heading into the fallout shelter now.
You don't want to cover your mouth.
It definitely looks like a fallout shelter.
So down here is what it's supposed to do.
Yeah. I don't think it's anything special. If anything, probably better down here than it was upstairs.
Yeah. Alright.
Okay.
Yeah.
And don't leave me in the back though.
Goodbye. We don't want to spend any time in there.
No, there's a way out.
Oh yeah, never did that.
This building is not. Thank you.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Oh, it smells wonderful in here. What do you know?
I saw the metal bed today. Making sure it's still with this.
Oh my god, dude.
What?
That's fucking creepy. Look at that.
Oh, yes.
Oh, picture that sucker. Wow. Yeah, I think it was right.
Whee! Where did it go?
Okay, so I don't know about you. This feels different.
This does feel a little different. It got...
Yeah, walk.
Okay, guys, if it comes out, no one scream, okay? We know it's here. Ready? Are we going right back out the other room?
Yeah.
No, he's still there.
Do you want to go out and around?
Yeah.
Okay, ready? Oh, fuck. All right, ready? Gotta make a beeline for it. It's over here, but it's not really doing. Oh wait, it's just going in circles. What? It's following you.
So basically, this place originated. All the land, all 3,000 acres, was a massive slave plantation back in the day. And then obviously, when slavery went away, the guy that had it sold it to the state of Maryland as a massive psychiatric center. And basically, this place operated from 1896, I think, up until the 60s. So it's got a really long history. Yeah, I don't know if there was any kind of institutional abuse or anything like that. I mean, that's not confirmed. I mean, we could probably speculate because it's time period. I mean, people weren't great. So yeah, that's pretty much low down in the history.
And we were also thinking this is probably more or less the patient wards, the first set of buildings that we were in. And what do you guys think those even were? Those definitely weren't the patient wards. This would be more like
I
the
think that was probably, maybe that was an intake or processing. I don't know. I'd have to see the other 3 buildings to say, but I think that the back building, the biggest building that we were just in, definitely some sort of administration building. There's no way they kept people in there. Here, where there's these massive areas and the bathrooms easily accessible and just these kind of weird rooms, this is definitely where they kept people.
Yeah, it's a lot of rooms that go nowhere. So that's kind of what we're interested to see is what can we find in here that would be worth an investigation. So I'm not a ghost hunter myself, but I would like to get into it. And I know this is something that everyone on the channel has been asking me for, and we're gonna go for it. So this is gonna be my attempt at a raw ghost hunt, even though, I'll be honest, I don't really know what I'm doing. So let's have fun with it.
So this thing right here is the envoy. But basically you'll see it cycles through yes and no. And then basically if you are something that is electronic like a camera, I'll put it up next to a camera, or wave something electronic over it, it should go off. The idea is, I have it set to low sensitivity, that's why it's not going off. But typically the idea is that in an abandoned building, you have zero power. So if I put this off somewhere like 30 feet away from us and it goes off, there's no reason it should go off because there's no power in here. So I'm going to put this away far enough away from the back, but not so you can see it.
Yeah, let's see if I can get a close up of that. Yes, no, and you can see it flickering back and forth right there. And if I'm correct, it lands on one, right? And that's when you know that you have activity?
Yeah, so it'll make a beep noise, and then, you know, the last thing that set it off will show up in the middle. I've tested it a lot of different times. At first I was pretty skeptical of it, because I thought at first it just, just like a random answers, but we've tested it and used it many times, and we get intelligent responses, and I don't know, I've come to kind of trust it, so.
We're gonna give it a go. I'm excited. I've tried. Go for it.
It also depends on the intelligence of who is using the box on the other side.
So,
and sometimes the first couple of answers will be random because they're getting the hang of it.
So this is pretty typical of when we first bring something. We get absolutely nothing. When we leave it out, you'll notice that the last 2 minutes, see, we have not gotten.
We haven't even asked any questions.
We haven't gotten any closer to this thing, but it's already touching it because we haven't gotten any closer. Our electronics aren't affecting it.
Does it have a range which it kind of operates in, or does it kind of just pulse out?
That I'm not 100% sure. But I just think it's the best is if we don't move when we're near it. Mm-hmm. That way we can avoid any kind of
confusion or misreadings or anything like that.
If we don't change positions and it's still going off, and that has to be something that's not us.
But there have been times when we've been in buildings that aren't haunted, it won't go off a single time.
Not at all?
Yeah. We've had buildings that we didn't know if they were haunted or not, and it wouldn't go off the entire time.
Where have you had the most activity? I guess Forest Haven? Forest Haven.
Cherry Hill.
Cherry Hill.
Cherry Hill.
So this other device here that we're going to be using is a Mel meter. You've probably seen this on the ghost shows. But pretty much going to be measuring the same stuff that is the EMF. This is just nice because this actually gives you a legit quantitative analysis. So you can see it gives you a temperature, so you can keep an eyeball on that in case you're like, oh my god, it's getting freezing, like it is right there, dropping, yeah. Where it just dropped 6 degrees.
And I guess it's
7 degrees.
I guess it's kind of hard to argue against it, right? When they're working in unison too. I mean, it's what can you really say at that point?
The more things that you have that are working in tandem, the more legit it is. I mean, you just saw that on camera where it's now 61 degrees.
See if I can get a zoom in on that. Yeah, it's going down.
When
did it start at 67 or something?
It started at 71.
71, so it's already dropped 10 degrees.
It's already dropped around 11 degrees.
And it's definitely warmer than 60, it feels like in here too.
So also, if you notice, if I bring this around here, or sometimes it won't work with that, but I know my phone for sure. Yep, see how it spikes up to 9.4?
Yeah.
See, that shouldn't happen. Obviously shouldn't happen.
It just drops right back down.
It's going to drop back down. So if we observe this and this starts spiking, then we know, hey,
there's probably activity.
There's probably some sort of activity. That's a paranormal, not normal phenomenon.
That's awesome.
It's definitely gotten colder in here, just through the talking.
100%.
It's dropped 11, almost 12, 13 degrees.
It feels like it's continuously dropping too.
But I want to move this closer so we can actually see it, and then that'll be like our home base.
Guys, no kidding. So we came in here 5-10 minutes ago, and we were talking about how it was super hot. We literally said it wasn't supposed to be this warm. It has dropped actually at least 10 degrees within the last 5 minutes. So I think we have a good, I don't even know what you would call that, good omen? So.
Yeah, I mean, it's not normal, for sure. I mean, there's no ventilation in here. If you look at all these windows, they're all shut, they're boarded up. So there's absolutely no draft in here.
It's time to get ghost hunting. You guys ready?
Yeah.
Let's do it. Let's get going. I'm excited. Yeah, I can see really well with red too.
Is there anybody here with us? Can you come into the room with us? Can you sit with us? We noticed you playing with that device. Is there any way that you could tell us if you're here using that? Is there someone here? Can you knock on something? Move something? That is a yes. Okay. That is 2 yeses in a row. Can you make that knock? Did you hear that? Was that you?
Are you walking in the other room? Is this your home?
Did you hear that? It almost sounds like it's from outside.
That was you? Yes?
Oh.
It's in the other room.
Are you off to our right?
How many people are here with us?
Is there more than one?
We're not here to hurt you.
Are you friendly?
What are we reading for a temperature?
It states pretty similar. First place steady at 58.
Would it be a significant dip or spike if we were no, or could it be subtle?
I'd say definitely more than is a no. Last question I asked was if it was friendly. It's the first no we got. If you would like us to leave, could you make a knock on something? Or could you close a door? It's not going to be pleasant.
Yeah, I heard that.
No.
Okay.
Why don't you want us in there?
I'm going to use the spirit box.
Is there something wrong with that room?
So, just for context, I'm going to keep this off because it's really loud. This is essentially a radio that has, if you look at it, I've actually removed the antenna. There's no antenna. So this is a broken radio. So if it has no antenna, you shouldn't be able to hear anybody. No radio stations.
There's no external connection.
Yeah. So it's said that a lot of spirits, basically it's a radio, but it'll flip through frequencies really, really quickly. It's said that they can use the white noise in between the channels to talk to us. So you may get a radio station. Sometimes it comes through, especially if it's like a very like close one. But you kind of have to use you're not going to get sentences, but you'll get you might get a word. So we're going to sweep forward. Can you tell us your name? There's
A voice almost. So is this usually what you have the headphones for?
Yeah.
It's
Normally I have
ridiculous.
headphones. It's a lot more clear.
And guys, so I've used this before when we were ghost hunting.
Oh shit. It's 2 no's.
Oh god.
Yes. Do you not want me to use this? No.
That was definitive.
Just to confirm, you do not want me to use this device in my hand.
It said yes.
Yeah, it's a yes, it doesn't want you to use it.
Okay.
It confirmed, it's a yes.
Okay.
Okay, so that's 3 definitive yeses in a row for this one device. Or, well, that we don't
Do
listen.
you not want us to hear you talking?
We're kind of confused as to what you want. Can you physically touch that device? If you touch that, I'll know and I will turn this off. Try AM. So it's radio stations.
There's a tower next to us.
Right. Yeah, alright, AM we're getting a lot of radio stations, so we're gonna swap back to FM.
We're static now.
Yep, so we're gonna reverse sweep.
Where'd you go? Did you leave the room?
What's a reverse sweep?
So it says sweeping forward and up, and like forward. That's your no, it's not.
Why don't you sit with me?
Do you want us to leave? That's a no.
No? Well, if you don't want us to leave, is there any way that you could tell us your name? We just want to know who we're talking to.
Whoa. That was.
Did you hear that?
Yeah.
You heard that, right?
Yeah.
That was like a voice. I heard like a.
And I heard it from the right. Where did you hear it?
I heard an actual like voice.
Me too.
No. Was that you? Did you just try talking to us? Did we hear your voice?
Knock again so we know where you are.
Can you tell us your name?
We've been in here.
You saw that light, right? Like there was a light that was pointing in there. I could have sworn. I could have sworn that was a light.
Yeah. What the hell is that?
That's what I'm saying. That's not normal. And I got it all on camera too. Like I got it all on camera. Alright. Alright guys, so I'm gonna be the first one to like debunk this stuff if I don't think it's real, but like this is creepy. We saw lights, we heard actual voices. The spirit box was responding. We actually thought there was someone in here. Like I could have sworn I saw a light down there and we heard a voice.
You
Yeah.
hear someone walking.
Yeah.
Here,
And
like
I-
they came up that
And I could
stairwell.
have sworn that I saw a light going up and down. I think we should maybe go check this place first. Because I'm not convinced that there's not someone in here. Like that was undeniably a light that I saw. And it was not coming from us.
No. Mind you, this thing also isn't going on.
Are you in here with us?
It might go off because you're.
Right next to it? No, not in here with us.
But just to confirm, there's no flashlights on.
Yo.
There's no light. You see that?
Yeah.
What is that from?
Let's go take a look out the window. Nothing out bad.
Is that you, Ben? Is that you making these noises and doing this?
That's me. Undeniable activity. Either that or there's actually a homeless person here fucking with us. Yo, what the?
Oh my God. Dude, those are stairs. Those are stairs.
Yeah. Yeah. I hope it's picking up all these noises. Are you in the stairwell? Or is there anybody in the stairwell?
Yeah, check for security.
Yeah. No, you're good. You're good. Nothing.
Yeah, he's gone.
He went down and out that way.
Just wait in here for a second and see if it happens again. Maybe it's because we're walking around. Knock again.
Please. Alright, so we just saw security pass by outside and we were hearing a bunch of noises, so we thought maybe it was just them. But security's gone, and undeniably we're hearing voices, and it sounds like people walking up the stairs, like undeniably. Again, guys, I would totally debunk this if I thought like any of this ghost hunting stuff wasn't real. I'm going to this with an open mind, but like, I don't know if we're gonna be able to hear this or not. It's undeniable noises. It sounds like there's other people in here with us, but there is no one here.
Dude, it said no like twice in a row. None of us have moved.
Is there anyone in here with us?
You do not want me to turn this on. That is an intelligent no. Dude, that's 3.
Was that
That
another
is a
one?
4th no.
In a row,
In
like
a row.
right afterwards.
Yes. Every time I've held this thing up, it's gone no, 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 no. And I just asked it, do you want me to use this? And it says no. And it just said no again. It's 4 no's.
And the first 2 no's were like 15 minutes ago, too.
If it was random, you would have gotten a yes in there. You would have gotten something.
If you don't want us to use the spirit box, then why don't you stick with us?
Can you give us a physical sign that you don't want us to use the spirit box? Can you touch something or open a door? Please. Do they like manners? That was a voice.
Okay, so just so you know, we've been hearing this noise on this side only. I now have heard the same noise coming down from that stairwell now.
So we've heard it in all 3 pinpoint directions now. Boom.
And
Boom.
I asked if it was in this room. They said yes. Over there. And then we heard it in that
it has
corner.
not responded to
And now
anything
we heard
else
it over there.
after asking the question.
That was right behind us.
That's undeniable.
Alright. No, I. So this one, we might not be able to get anything from this until we actually physically, but this is a digital recorder. Sometimes they can communicate on this, especially if you boost it. So we're just gonna set this down. We're gonna be really quiet for like 5 minutes. I'm gonna let this record. I won't know if there's anything on it until I get back home and I can physically listen to it with headphones. But I really want to see if we can capture some of these like voices and like these like disembodied noises that we are hearing. Trying to see if we can physically get it on this.
We're getting our first real look at the buildings from the outside now. And these thorns are not forgiving whatsoever, as you can see.
So we will we'll do is we'll go around this side, check the door. We'll find anything, we'll go back to the